YouTube? This is Andre Uzumaki TV, and I'm back with another video. Guys, sorry, I apologize for being consistent with my postings. I will work harder on that. No excuses, but I'm back now. And today I've got a review for the Netflix original, Hollyblood, which is just came out. And this review gonna be different from my other ones because this movie, in particular, is a foreign film. It's a Spanish film, and most of all the movie was in Spanish. Okay, but good enough they had like subtitles and stuff with it, so I'm able to understand what they're saying. But because I've never watched a foreign film, a comedic foreign film. This is like a new experience for me, and I have to say, like, I really enjoyed it. Which is at the same time not really shocking, but at the same time, like, I didn't expect the movie to be as funny as it was going to be. I don't know, probably because the movie did a English voiceover and foreign and stuff. Some of these foreign films, when they have particular voiceovers, it don't really work for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes off cheesy, like not enough emotion in the voice. They just saying their words, but not this one. When I watched Hollyblood, it felt like I still hear some emotion in their voices. Like, I felt like it made me laugh, which was a shocker. And to let you know what this movie is pretty much about, it's about this high school awkward kid, typical, coming of age story. And he has a crush on this one girl, right? But the thing with that is, this girl that he likes has a weird, interest in like vampire lore and stuff like that. So what he did was, he pretty much tried to become what she likes, which is like a vampire. And if I'm right, Ariel, that was his name. Ariel or something. Might be getting his name wrong, but I guess she's obsessed with that particular vampire. So what he do is, he's pretty much putting on a fake persona to try to win her over, because he has no confidence in himself. But the twist of the story is that the vampire that she really is obsessing over, somehow they find out that this guy is actually real. So pretty much right now he's faking the funk until the real one shows up, and you see what it's going to come to. That's the movie, which by itself, it sounds interesting enough. And I will tell you guys, like, this really passed my expectations, very surpassed it. This even more likely to open doors for me to even do more foreign reviews like this. Like, this movie had me rolling. This movie had me rolling, cracking up, because it was so freaking well done with their jokes. I don't know. I was loving every piece of this movie from the beginning to end. I like their jokes. I like they risque jokes in here, which I like some jokes that's not politically correct. I like how they wasn't afraid to do that. You know what I'm saying? They just did things, and it felt like a great time. It's almost like the jokes that they have in this movie is like jokes that you would make with a close friend. Like, that's like, you feel comfortable. Like, this is a comfort movie. You will sit down and enjoy everything, and you will have a good time. You will like the quirks. You will be like, that is so cheesy, but I don't know. I just like it. You know what I'm saying? This can easily be one of my favorite Netflix films. Probably top 3. And this one was surprising. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is probably one of my favorite Netflix movies. And I have a feeling for any film buffs like me, you will appreciate the heck out of this movie, because you'll be like, wow, this movie surpassed what I thought it was going to do. And it did that. And I have to say the next positives were the guy, the nerdy guy. You know, some parts, you know, I'm like, guy, you know, if you just be yourself, she will like you for you. But the thing is, he didn't. But what I like about his character is that he plays a awkward, nerdy high schooler to a great T. And on top of that, his humor is like awkward humor, meaning he does stuff in this film where you cringe, but you laugh at the screen like I can't believe he's doing this type things. And one of the biggest, most awkward parts in this movie is when I have to say it's not really a spoiler. When he's pretty much a gym at a gym and he just um he kind of has a dance off with his crush. And I'm sorry about that. I was waving to my family member. You know, she caught my attention. So now I'm back to the video. But overall, like the film, like him as a character, I loved him as a character, and his crush. You know, just a typical, you know, girl. She didn't really have really character development. She's just, it's more like she's there to be a love interest, but I liked her charm too because she has a lot of screen presence. You know, a lot of sex appeal and stuff like that. But I feel like she's just there to be the love interest. And let me be 100% honest with you guys. Then Ariel, which you gonna see in this movie, I might say his name wrong, but he's just he was on some Twilight stuff. That's the best way to say it without giving too much away. He's like a vampire from Twilight. That's the best way to put it. But overall, guys, and the negatives, I have to say is probably shoot, I don't know. I don't think there's really any any negatives that I can think of, because this movie is not really a movie to be taken seriously, like, at all. But I can add one more positive, which is the music in this movie was fantastic. Love it. Love the music. It is one song in the movie film when he finally hung out with his crush, and they were just, you know, running off, you know, that typical run off into the sunset type stuff. And they was playing this specific song, and it was so good to me that I added it to my playlist. That's one of the biggest pros is music, and I added it to my playlist. So you guys will love this movie for the comedy, the vampire lore, and the good music that I just talked about. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share my video to your family members and friends so you can help me grow. Thank you, and have an amazing day.